Hey there, in this video I'm going to answer some questions that we've been getting more frequently about our skirts. So I think the biggest question that Sam and I see online a lot is, on this height, what skirt works for me? And so right now I have on my hanger here, I have two skirts. I have our mini, what we call our mini, and then our ankle, just for visually so you can see the difference in length. And then our T length falls right in between here. I generally have a rule with the T length. T length is really great for people who are like 5'3" and under. The ankle, if you're 5'3" and under, tends to be too long. I'm 5'5.5", 5'6". The ankle for me comes about 1.5 inches above my ankle, depending on where I wear the skirt itself. But I generally wear my skirts. You can see here, this is another style skirt. I generally wear mine a lot higher. But let me go through just like the measurements to give you a better idea. And then I'll show you on me like where they fall as well. So this is the mini. From the waistband to the longest layer is about 21 inches. Now this is like your regular. So we have our junior, regular, plus, and goddess. Excuse me. So you can add 1 inch on for every size up in terms of length. And we just do that so you get enough coverage around your booty and coverage around the side as well. So we have 21 inches here. And then on ankle, just to give you an idea, these are 35 inches. And like I said, T falls right in between these, usually around 25 inches in length. So someone who is about 5'5", 5'6", that's hitting like the middle of your calf. But in terms to the other question I see a lot of, and I'll go in the shorter layers as well if you're interested, but the other question I see a lot of is like, I'm on the verge, like I'm a size 10, should I go this size or that size? It really depends. And here's what I usually tell people is that if you're going to just wear it as the skirt, as the typical wrap, and you're going to reverse it and wear it like both ways that way, but you're not really going to do the other styles, you can size down. So again, if you're on the verge of like the upper cusp of one of the skirt sizes, you can stay like within that smaller size. You don't need that. But if you're going to be trying to do like a lot of the dresses and you need more material and more wrap, size up. The other time I say size up is if you live in like a really windy location and you just, just for modesty, you just want more coverage. We design them so that there is like a decent amount of wrap that goes around your waist. We have the measurements on the website, but you should just take a measurement of like around your waist, what's going on there. I'm not going to do that on camera because you all don't need to know my waist size, but you can then see what will give you the most wrap for coverage. I usually like to have, if I look at like from my belly button to my hip, I like to have that much in terms of excess plus my waist. So it's like 1.25 times around my waist. And that I know then that's going to give me enough coverage. That's like my personal preference. When it gets less than that, right? So whatever this from here to here, my belly button is, I would add 9 inches onto my waist measurement when I'm looking at what measurement is going to look right for me, like what size is going to be right for me for the skirts. So that +9 for me is what I want. If you're smaller, it might be a little bit smaller, but again, it's like the belly button to about your hip. And I say the side of your hip because depending on just your body type, you might have like maybe a little bit more on your side. Like I have definitely some extra padding here, so I want to make sure that I'm covering that up adequately. So then the other thing to think about for lengths as well, like I said, if you're like 5'2", 5'3", I'm going to steer you away from the ankle all day long. I would go mini, I would go T length. The minis are really nice though. I personally like minis because you can tie them up as short crop tops. Not crop tops, but like just regular shirts that hit your hip generally. In terms of the shorter layer, I'll just measure that up for you as well. That's 16 inches for the regular, so you add 17, 18, 19 up to goddess for that shorter one. And then for the short layer on my ankle, we're looking at about 31 inches, give or take. So junior would be 30, plus would be 32, goddess would be 33. So I don't think that top layer is as important, but it's really this one that you're looking for when you're trying to figure out what skirt you're gonna wear. Yeah, and then I think from there it really becomes a matter of personal preference for, again, your body type. If you tend to be a little bit more bottom heavy, which is no shame in that, like you just want to make sure, again, you're getting that measurement. And if you're on that cusp of like, oh, should I go maybe like plus or goddess, and you're on that upper side, you might even want to measure around where it's a little bit wider, where you're going to naturally wear it, just to make sure you're getting that extra like quarter part of your waist measurement added on. So just, again, you're feeling comfortable. But I find a lot of people, like we do size these so generously that you're going to find that you can really stick to your own size. It's really when people are right at that edge and they want to do a lot more wraps and like really more of the fun styles that we see in the groups. But yeah, if you have any questions, reach out to me and Sam. Hopefully this helps you a little bit. I know, like, for some of you that are new to our wrap skirts, like you don't know which one to get, we're happy to help you with that. Hopefully this answers some questions, and leave your comments below and I can make another video for you if you need. Talk to you later. Bye.